Hi, this is Mario from CurrencyBuilders.com. I often hear this, question from people, especially in church, and people are concerned, is Bitcoin part of the Antichrist system? This cyber currency that's going to connect everybody, and one day, the wizard at the top is going to, pull your coin and make you starve to death, and you won't be able to buy, sell, and trade. Well, I don't know. Is Bitcoin part of the? I'll tell you what, folks. If you believe Bitcoin is part of the Antichrist system, then you're deceived, because in respects to what's going on today, in terms of control and Antichrist, etc., there's a lot of mechanisms in place right now that really could mimic the Antichrist system. For example, the Ponzi schemes of the Social Security system, where you start paying 40 years ago and you hope that you make it to your 65 years old, and if you do make it, you get 3 or 4 years of payout, and you lose all your equity from 40 years ago, and people are paying back then for the people for today. I'll tell you, I don't know if I really buy all that. That's part of the Antichrist system, and another thing that really irks me is, barcodes. Everything you buy today has got a barcode on it. It's got RFID chips as new technology. We have social security numbers that are attached to our persons per se. We give all these birth certificates with numbers, and as far as I'm concerned, that's really part of the Antichrist system, that's in place today. The Federal Reserve System, which is really a slap in the face to the honest scales and weights and measures and books. It really is a malinvestment and actually theft. So you want to talk about part of the Antichrist system, the people that are completely functioning in the societies we know it today, the American dream process, that is really, blatantly in violation of a lot of Christian principles and scriptures. I look at Revelation 18, I say to myself, about Mystery Babylon and, come out of her, my people, in verse 4. What is he talking about in Mystery Babylon? Come out of the system. So I look at it as Bitcoin is possibly the answer to, or an antithesis to the Antichrist system. It might be quite the opposite, in that, Bitcoin or cyber currency permits you to operate anonymously. It permits you to not maybe contribute in some way to some of the things that are, wrong or anti-scriptural or go against your values or convictions. Bitcoin isn't centralized and isn't governed by, some evil entity at the top, some clandestine people who, control your every move, if you will, and maybe if they don't like your political or spiritual opinion, they can just yank your number, if you will, or put a hold on your account. And I look at Bitcoin as quite the opposite. It's quite, liberating, so to speak. So, in terms of, is Bitcoin controlling and is Mr. Rothschild and the Rockefeller family have your number? I don't think so. Remember that blockchain effect where it's, it's approved by the community of people of honest weights and measures and people who are accountable, to good sound money? That's the people that we're associating with in the cyber currency revolution. So I don't know if I would buy all that, propaganda that Bitcoin is the precursor to Antichrist. With that said, I hope you understand that. It's my personal opinion. You don't have to adopt that, but if you feel that I struck a chord with you, I'd like to talk to you about how you could possibly preserve your wealth or even grow your wealth, with cyber currency or Bitcoin. Give me a call at the phone number on the screen. If not, you want to read my website, go to CurrencyBuilders.com, learn more how you could take control of your financial future. God bless you, and I'll see you at the top.